Welcome back, Wogglers. So, today we're going to be talking about workflows and the different ways you can trigger those workflows. If you haven't watched our workflow overview video, I highly recommend watching that first and then coming back to this one. Alright, so let's say we want to trigger some actions based off of the account record, right? So, we want when the rating is set to acquired, we want an email alert to go out. That's kind of the thought process here, right? And so what we're going to do now is we're going to go through all the different types of workflows that you can set and how to set them. This particular video is going to focus on the create and delete triggering. All right, so first things first, hit that setup gear in the top right. Underneath automation, you're going to hit workflow rules, and let's create a rule. You want to select the module that's going to trigger this action. So for us, we want an email alert to go out when an account is marked in a certain way. So that would make this an account workflow rule. Name your rule. I usually like to put the module that it's based off of first. So in this case, accounts. We'll call this just our demo workflow. And in the description, you can put whatever you want. All right, so we can execute this workflow based on a record action. That's what we're going to talk about today. And the specific record actions we're going to talk about today are create and delete, because they're relatively simple, right? So every time an account is created, a set of actions happen, right? Easy peasy. One thing that you want to think about, so for us in our example, we want this email to go out every time an account is marked as acquired. If that field is not filled out every single time an account is created, then this workflow wouldn't work for us. So that's not the right for our example, but it's pretty easy. You create something, something else happens. And also for delete, it's pretty simple. If you delete anything, something happens. So for example, let's say you've got an account record, you've got a new sales team, you want them to be able to delete things, but you also want the sales team manager to be able to kind of monitor that to make sure nothing's done in error. So if anyone deletes an account, an alert goes out to the sales team manager and says, hey, somebody just deleted an account, maybe you should go check it out, right? Easy peasy. That works. So that's it for the create and delete record actions for workflows. Stay tuned for the create and edit, which is a little bit more nuanced, and the edit workflows. We'll see you next time. Woggle woggle.